All right, so chapter 5 is how to get help about the command line. So command line, actually there are hundreds of commands, and then there are each command has multiple options. It's if unless you're not working with the command every single day, it's very difficult to remember all the commands, and you're not going to be using the same commands every day, so different commands. So that for that reason, because it's very complex, there are some help pages or help documents that are included in the operating system, Linux operating system. So actually, uh, Linux, as you guys probably already know, is derived from Unix, and the Unix operating system have help features or pages that are called man pages. That's the short for manual. Okay, so these man pages. So every single command there is, well, not every single command. Some the For some command, man pages are not available, but there are very few. Most of the commands, there are pages that gives you the information about the command, what it does, what are the different, most importantly, what are the different options with that command. So to view man pages, the command, so there is a command itself, is called man. And so if you type man ls, it will give you the information about the ls command. So you can see what ls does, list the directory contents, option, file description, and the most importantly, the arguments. Okay. So if you want to go down, scroll down the page, you have to use a spacebar. As you can see, just the simple command ls, the list directory, there are many different options for this command. So if, let's say, you forget the command, okay, and or you remember the command but you forget the option or the switch to display specific information, you can use man page to review that command. Okay, now to quit from there, you press q, and it will take you back to your command prompt, to your prompt, sorry. So man ls again, just go down, and you can quit anytime once you find. So yeah, we'll talk about the pager later on. Man use a technique called pager. It's in Unix, where you see you can see this man document is very long. So the pager command, what it does is it show you, it break down the whole document into a page, which you're able to view with the space bar, page by page. That's what they're talking about here. Okay. All right. Next. So section. Let's go over the section within the man pages. So here you have the name of the command, list, ls directory, synopsis, provide examples of how the command is executed, like ls, you option, ls is the command, then you use option, okay, because there are different options, and the file name. And here, calendar, synopsis calendar. So this is also a command, right? Calendar, It show you the calendar itself, number, day, year, month. So this is what command this is how it's structured. Okay, what else? Ls, and then you have options, date. This is another command, is called date. So let's see, type man. So what type of information you can see with that? So yeah, the date, print outside the system date and time. So the command is used as date, and the option, description, and different switches. Dash D, display time described by string, not now. Okay. Another option is dash U. Okay. Is for okay, sorry. The universal notation means that either the U option or the UTC option are the universal option may be used. Okay. All right. So then you have description that gives the more detail. Most important thing about the man, but because usually you know the command when you're typing what this command does. When you're typing man ls, because if you're typing a specific command, most of the time, not all of the time, most of the time you already know that what this command does, right? And you're looking for maybe different options. So for example, apt, remember the apt command? Okay, so let's see if there's a man page for apt command. Yes, there is. So apt command line interface. So this is to install packages. Okay, and here, so if you wanna, because somebody asked me, sir, how do you list packages that are installed? How do you remove packages? How do you, well, you already know how to install packages. So here, so this is very useful. You just type man apt, and it gives you the list of all the different options that comes with auto remove. Remember, we had to use auto remove at the end to remove all the dependencies. So this is quite useful when you, so the man pages. So if you want to know more about the capability of a specific command, so there are options. What else is included in man? Files, list the files that are associated with the command. And then and it also, who's the author of the command, written by Richard M. Well, this is not a very useful information unless you are very advanced user, and you want to make changes to the command. Report bugs, there's information to report bugs, copyright information, and see also, and there's a full documentation about the command. Okay. Okay, to search uh, uh, to search man page for a term, press the forward slash and type the term followed by the enter key. Okay, so for example, here, so in the man page, so if we type man, uh, okay, so you're so we are actually in the man page, right? If you want to search something within the man page, okay, because man pages are very long. As you can see, they're very long. So if I want to search something within the man page, I can use /, okay, and the word. So in this example, there just type FOO. So it will take you to the section where where it highlights the word that you're searching for. So this is so if you're searching for a specific information within the man page, so this is how you do it. So you can do it with any other command. So let's say man ls, and if you're searching for A, let's see. A is mentioned many times, not a good example. So this is how you search within the man page. If the term is not found or reaching the end of the matches, the program will report pattern not found. So let's see if what term? KGK. Okay, so because there's no term KGK, you see here the message that the pattern is not found. Okay, so this is how you search, just / and the term. This is how you search within the man page. If you're a beginner Linux or Unix user, if you're just learning, man pages are very, very useful. So the man pages, they're categorized by sections. So there are thousands of man pages on a Linux distribution. So to organize all of these man pages, they're categorized by section. So the by default there are 9 sections of man pages. There are 9 sections of man pages. Okay. So there are general command, there are system calls, library calls, then there are special files. We're not gonna, so just for now, just think there are different sections of man pages. There's also file formats and convention, okay? Sorry, games, miscellaneous, system administration command, kernel routines. So there are different categories of man pages. So the command searches each section in order until it finds the match. So when you type the command, it just searches in the order until it's, so it has to search all these sections. So if you type, so once if it's not there, because not all man pages are there. So for example, ZED is, there's no command called ZED, so you don't find manual entry. To determine which section a specific man page belong to, which is not in the beginning, it's you don't really care which section belong to, but later on you want to know. Okay, so yeah, the first, so for example, for calendar, man calendar, you see this calendar 1 here, so it's belong to the first section. Okay, and same thing, man password, another command. So if you type man password, by the way, password, well, So this is also belong to so how do you display man pages for password file? Okay, so first determine in which section the man page is located to. So to search man pages, okay, by name, you use dash F option to the man page. So if you type, so let's quit this. So here, man dash F password. Okay, so you see there are different change user password, and then there's a file actually, which is there's a password file. Okay. So if you want to look for a file in a different section, you can specify the section. So we want to look for password, which is section 5 is file formats and convention, not the command. We are looking for file formats and convention password. So you can specify the section. So now it's giving you information about the file password, not the command password. Okay, so they're categorized. What else? Finding commands and documentation. So to search for location of a command or the man pages for a command, there's a command called whereas. So for example, where's the document and where's the command? So where is, let's say, type ls, where the command is. So ls command, the path to ls command is this. Well, most commands are in the bin directory. When we talk about all the Linux directory structure, you will see what each directory, what information Linux directories store. Okay. So this command searches for command source file and man pages in the specific location. Okay, where is ls? So that's where the is it. So man pages are, you can recognize man pages as because they're typically compressed. Okay, so if you see like gz, this is a compressed file. We'll talk about file compression later on. So they're easily recognized. So this is ls.1. gz is either with gzip, so it's with gz command, so you can recognize it's a man page, it's a man file.
You also skipped what is.
Oh yes, the what is command returns what section of a page is stored. Okay, sorry. Remember we talked about the man page. What is, so what is ls? Is just tell you ls is a command and it's the first section. If you go back to the section, right, it's a general command. Okay, it's not a file and it's not. All right, so where are they located? Now find any file or directory. So where is command is specifically designed to find commands, right? To find any and man pages, sorry, find commands and man pages. To find any file or directory, the command is locate. So let's see. It's a very useful tool. So if you want to locate, for example, gshadow, it's, I guess it's a directory which is under etc. So if you want to locate a specific directory, so gsh, just type locate and gshadow, and it will tell you where so it will give you the list of the directory and all the files and the path. Okay, let me see if locate, let's, if it's in VLC player. So you see, if it's not there, you won't get any result if the file is not there. What else? The output can be quite large, so it may be helpful to use the following option. The -C option in locate will list how many files match. So password is a very popular word or the file, and there are many different locations. So you want to know uh, how many instances of password are there. So you can use the -C option. So let's see if we use -C option. Here you see it's 107. So to limit, the B option only include listing that have the search term in the base name. So to limit the output or to limit the result, you can use the search term. For example, -C option, -B option only includes listing that have the search term in the base name of the file name, meaning not the word, just the name is in the file name. So if we type, let's see, locate -B, you have to put that in quotation, /password, and it only gives you the list of where uh, uh, the word password, or PASSWD, the short of password, is in the base name of the file. Another, so man pages are very good, okay, but they are just one of the help features are available in Unix and Linux distribution. There are other there are other documents, and there are other help documents, and one of them is called info documents. So but there's a difference. So for example, each man page is separate document, not related to any other page. So it's a separate document. And man pages can be difficult to read. As you can see, there are a lot of information. But the info command, also provide documentation on operating system command and other features. Okay, and info documentation are organized logically, and it's easier to read. So well, let's see. Okay, because they're put together like a book. So let's compare. So before we use man page with ls command, and now we're going to use info with ls command, and see which one you prefer. Again, is also the question of preference. Some people, they've been using man pages because you also get used to it. They've been using man pages for a long time, so they are comfortable with man pages. Okay, if you're a new user, use both, use man and info, and see which one is easier to understand and which one is easier to use. uh, 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 and it also depends on the command. Some commands are very complex, so maybe you want to use man pages for that, and for some command you just want to use info. So here you see the information is more detailed. So you use space bar to scroll down the pages, which files are sorting information. Then you have different switches that are available with the command. Okay, so again, it's the matter of preference. uh, what they suggest is consider man pages to be more of a reference on the resource, and info documents to more of a learning guide. So man pages for the reference when you just wants to know about the command and mostly the switches, use the man page. And if you want to learn the detail about the command, use info pages. So, well, let's use our example of, give me any command. Let's see if there are info pages about a snap command. All right, so by the way, a lot of you guys did, when you did the assignment where you had to install application, a lot of some of you, well, quite few of you also use a snap pa- uh, 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 package management to download the packages. Even though I did not cover it, but it's good that you did your own research and find out there's another package management provided in Ubuntu. So that's good. So let's see if there are any info about, sorry, Snap. So there's nothing about a Snap because it's new. Let's see, man. No, so there's no entry about both because it's new. Let's see if we can find anything about APT. Yes, there is. So if you want to learn more about the command, like as a reference, like it says, info pages are like book. Okay, so here you high level command line interface for the package management system. It is intended as a user interface and full upgrade. And actually, the info pages are very APT info pages for APT command are very similar to man pages. Okay, so this is how info. All right, so to display the information about the info command, use the info command, and you can see here, you can navigate the document using the arrow keys. Info. Oops. You can use the arrow key to go down to the page as one by one or the whole page. Anyway, it's very similar, so there's not much node going. So if you type U, it will take you to the subnode of the original. L, return to the same location. So this is how you navigate the info document. Okay. So actually, there's a listing of command movement. Where is the listing of the command movement here? Yes, like the main page, there's a listing of command that are available. So shift plus key while reading the info document. Oh. So these are the command movement. Close this help window, L, Q, quit, H, invoke the info tutorial, up, down. So these are all the command movement that you can choose. Let's see, tab, L, quit. So these are all the different command that you can use within the info pages. So you can explore if you execute the info command without any arguments, it will take you to the top level. So this is the info main page, what exactly the info is. Okay, Q lists all the command. Let's see to the top. What are the additional source for help? All right, like I said, you guys are very, very lucky because you start your learning in this age of internet. There are many, many other options available to you to find information. Uh, you can search anything on Google. So like for myself, instead of instead of using info pages, I just search on Google. I just type on Google for a specific command and I get the result. Okay. Also within the Unix itself, if you don't have internet available, okay, you can also so in that situation, you have to use help that is provided within the operating system or the program. So another command that is used for to for the information of a specific topic is help. So cat is a command. So let's see what this command is all about. So if you type command and with help, it will give you the information. Okay. What else? ls. But main are the man pages and the info pages. Other documents, depending on the software, the README files. Whenever you install a software, it comes with the README files that contains the information about the document. Especially how to install those documents and their other important information where this document is stored. Okay, so